Hi, welcome to Motormouths. We have a special guest for this episode. We have Cole Custer, driver of the number 00 Ford for Stewart-Haas Racing in the Xfinity Series. The Xfinity Series begins its playoffs at Bristol Motor Speedway this week. And Cole, I understand you have a special paint scheme honoring Kevin Harvick, who was your Cup teammate at Stewart-Haas. Tell us a bit about that paint scheme.
Yeah, I mean, it's awesome to have the throwback with Kevin. I mean, the really cool car with silver flames and black paint scheme. I mean, it's going to be really cool under the lights. But I mean, overall, just for Kevin, I mean, he's been such a huge mentor to so many young guys, including myself, and to be able to get to honor him with that is huge. And hopefully, give him a good run. But overall, I mean, he's helped so many guys, and it means a lot that we can go out and hopefully give him a good run this weekend.
Yeah, Kevin, of course, is in his last 2 months of his NASCAR career. And I think I heard Chase Briscoe say recently, it's not only so much about like being able to celebrate the end of Kevin Harvick's career, it's about these are his last chances to kind of lean on Kevin Harvick for advice. Are you kind of looking at it that way as well, that it's not just the end of Kevin Harvick's career, it's kind of maybe your last chance to kind of lean on a former Cup Series champion for guidance in NASCAR?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, whenever you can get advice from a Cup champion and one of the guys that's going to go down as one of the all-time greats, I mean, it's huge. I mean, especially when you're a rookie and you're a younger guy trying to understand, what to look for going into the weekends, what his mindset is. So I think anything that we can pull from him in these last few weeks is huge, and what they're doing with their cars. And it's just it's amazing to have that kind of leadership around your company.
What's maybe the best tip or piece of advice that Kevin's given you as a mentor, Cole?
I think he's really good about staying patient, and I think he's given some good advice about that. But also, just what to expect going into race weekends. I remember when I was a rookie in the Xfinity Series in 2017, and I probably called him every single weekend and asked him 15 questions. Just having trying to understand what to look for, what lines to run, how to work the throttle, what to look for in your car. Just different things to kind of prepare yourself for the weekend. And I know there's been a lot of guys who have talked with him before, and he's always been a great mentor to a lot of guys and been very open. And I think that's a huge part of his legacy.
Well, and certainly he was great to you as a teammate in the Cup Series for 3 seasons. You're now back in the Xfinity Series this year full-time. You've got a couple of wins. You're back in the playoffs, again, starting this weekend at Bristol, first time since 2019. What's your outlook for the playoffs, Cole? And do you feel like maybe do you go in with a little bit of an edge given that you've done this before, you've been there before?
Yeah, I mean, I think we bring some good experience there, and I feel like we've had good cars all year that can compete in the top 5 and compete for wins. It's just a matter of putting the whole races together and not having just having clean races also, because I mean, the playoffs, it's going to be crazy. Something stupid's going to happen. So if you can be one of the guys that stays clean and has a solid race and puts 7 good weeks together, you're going to be right in the thick of it. So I think we have a good team that executes well, and we've built a really good program throughout the year. And I'm looking forward to seeing how we can really take a good fight into this playoffs.
Well, as you look at how these 7 races lay out, is it a good schedule for you? I mean, it seems like you've got some good tracks, particularly in the second round, if you can get through the first round, where it's looking good maybe for, a chance to get to Phoenix and race for the championship.
Yeah, I mean, overall, I think Bristol has been a good track for us. The Roval, the road courses have been really good for us this year. Homestead, Martinsville. So I think there's definitely some good tracks for us. I think the biggest question, part of the problem is that, our team being a little bit newer this year, just as a group, we haven't been to these tracks last year like some of these teams have. So just trying to go through so many different notes from back in, when I was running Xfinity before, and trying to really understand what we need to bring to the racetrack. But I think we have a really good group and have built a really good package this year on what we want to bring. So I have a lot of confidence in what we got.
What would it mean to you to get that championship? I mean, knowing that you were in the Xfinity Series before, you were in the championship round before, to have this second chance to get back to this series and run for the title. What would it mean to seal the deal this time?
It would be huge. I mean, I think proving to people what you can do. And also, we've finished second in the Drivers' Championship twice in the Xfinity Series. So we'd like to get that Drivers' Championship. I mean, that would be huge for SHR as a whole. I mean, in the Xfinity Series, because we've never gotten it. We've won the Owners' Championship in 2018, but we've never gotten the Drivers. So I think that's one of the few things that we haven't done in the Xfinity Series, and it'd be huge to try and cap that off.
All right, well, you kick off your championship run this week into Bristol with the rest of the Xfinity Series. Cole, Custer, good luck in the playoffs, and thanks for joining us here on Motormouths.
Awesome. Thank you guys for having me on.
Thank you for watching NASCAR America Motormouths, presented by Toyota.
Hi, I'm Parker Kligerman. For more access like this from Pit Road, be sure to click and subscribe to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube channel.